Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress. I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy. Today, we are talking about how to keep going towards your 2025 goals when the finish line seems like it's far away. Okay, so if you are working towards ambitious goals, it's definitely natural to feel stuck or discouraged when the results you want still seem out of reach. So instead of giving into frustration, get tactical. Goal accomplishment, I feel like, especially around New Year's, people think it's just about motivation, but it's not. It's about building systems that make it easier to keep going, no matter how far away the finish line feels. So here is going to be a practical roadmap to help you maintain momentum, stay focused, and reach your goals step by step. Okay? Step 1, first things first. Reverse engineer your milestones. And yes, we're just getting right into it, okay? Reverse engineer your milestones. Think of your end goal as a completed puzzle, right? Then work backwards to break it into smaller pieces. Start by pinpointing the specific actions needed to reach the finish line and break them down by time frame. Here's an example. If your goal is to save $12,000 this year, say by March you want to have saved $3,000. By June, save another $3,000, bringing your total to $6,000, right? Then by September, you'll be at $9,000. Then by December, you'll hit $10,000. Now, divide each milestone into weekly or daily actions. For instance, you might automate $250 per week coming out of your check into savings, right? It doesn't have to be that, but this kind of structure is going to create checkpoints that feel doable and lets you celebrate smaller wins along the way, okay? I know this episode I kind of just jump right in, but it is around New Year's. It's the 7th, and everybody and their mom is talking about goals, and I'm just like, I gotta put this info out there, one, because this is what I do, what we do all year round, not just during New Year's. Like, goal accomplishment is all we do. Our whole program is dedicated to it, not just during New Year's. And after the first week, people start fizzling out. And then come February, people are definitely like, New Year's what? No, resolution where? Okay, ¿cuál? ¿Cómo? So, that's what I'm diving right in today. Step 2, second thing you're going to want to do to help you stay on track even though your goals may seem far away is to schedule regular goal reviews. Meaning, instead of waiting for the finish line to reflect on your progress, build in checkpoints to evaluate what's working and what needs to be adjusted. Okay? And if you're someone who hasn't joined our Goal Accomplishment Made Easy program and you're wondering how to do this outside the program, because obviously we do this with you inside the program, but if you are looking to figure out how to do it outside of working with me, you can do a bi-weekly journal entry to assess what you've achieved. You can create a monthly review session where you tweak your strategy based on what you've learned, or a quick 5-minute daily reflection to reconnect with your why. You know what I mean? These moments are going to give you clarity and motivation, helping you course correct when necessary and stay grounded in the bigger picture. Okay. Third thing you're going to want to do, and obviously all of these things that we talk about in these episodes are things we do inside the Goal Accomplishment Made Easy program. So if you're ever like, okay, I know what to do, but like, how exactly do I do it? And all those things, goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com. Sign up for one of the programs, and I will personally, we'll walk through it together. I'll work with you to do it. Now, third thing you're going to want to do is to build momentum wins into your routine. And what that means is when progress feels slow, focus on actions that generate quick wins so that you can rebuild your confidence, right? A momentum win isn't about completing the whole goal. It's about creating energy to push through the resistance, right? Here's an example. If you are overwhelmed by like a fitness goal, everyone's talking about fitness in the new year. Why, child? I don't know. But if you're overwhelmed by a fitness goal, complete just 15 minutes of exercise today instead of skipping your workout entirely. You know what I mean? Or if you're tackling a big work project, knock out one easy email or organize your task list. Do something small to give yourself that win so that you can keep going, because burnout is real, and once you tap out, you tapped out, period. We want to prevent that. So these little momentum wins are going to keep you in motion and remind you that progress, even the small doses, is still progress, and it feels good. Your brain knows when you're winning. It just does. And it registers your big wins the same as the small ones, because you're doing what you said you do. Things are working out the way you wanted them to work out, or you're just doing something that's going to advance your life, and that feels good. So the fourth thing you're going to want to do is create accountability that motivates you, not pressures you. Okay? Accountability doesn't have to mean broadcasting your goals to the world. It's about finding a system or person that keeps you aligned without making you feel overwhelmed. Okay? And here are some ideas outside of Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the program, because obviously if you join that, then I'll be your accountability partner. And you can also get matched with someone if you don't, if you feel like you're not ready for the big guns yet. But here are some tactical ideas outside of our program. You can partner with a friend who shares a similar goal and schedule regular check-ins. You can hire a coach outside of me or join a mastermind group that holds you to a higher standard while offering support. Or you can use like habit trackers and things to track your daily progress. Okay? I already know some of you are like, my friends ain't gonna hold me to shit. The people in my life are not gonna hold me accountable. They're gonna coddle, or they're going to fall off the wagon right with me, and then they're gonna be right there with me falling off the wagon, or they're gonna empathize with me and be like, oh, well, I understand why you fell off, and it's just, you may not have that person where it's like legit, while I empathize with your situation, we have deadlines we need to meet, and we got things to do. So if you don't have that person and you're finding it difficult, goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com. Okay? There's options out here. Fifth thing you're going to want to do is to make the process enjoyable. Okay? If working towards your goals feels like a chore, you're more likely to burn out. Okay? So find ways to inject joy into the journey. Here's how you can do that. Gamify your actions, okay? Meaning, turn your goal into a fun challenge, like rewarding yourself with points or completed tasks. Like, you remember when you were a kid? Maybe not. But some people, well, they did it in school if you didn't do it at home, where they give you stickers and stars and things for when you did something you're supposed to do. If you're, I don't know if they do it now, but you had like a little colored index card. If your card stayed on green, you did good. If it was on yellow, you was, on the cusp of acting up, and then on red, you came back to school not being able to sit too well. That kind of thing. Give yourself some stars and some stickers, girl. Then you can celebrate your micro wins, meaning treat yourself to something small every time you hit a milestone. And then the last one is you can incorporate hobbies, meaning pair actions with things you already enjoy. For example, listen to a favorite podcast while organizing your budget. You know what I mean? Like you can do the things you need to do to succeed while also doing something that you actually enjoy at the same time. If you do not like meetings and meetings suck to you, and you're currently taking your meetings at your desk, maybe you can go for a walk while you're doing your meetings. I don't know. It depends on what your restrictions are, but if you're working remote and you're taking meetings all day and you're taking calls all day, you can be taking those meetings in a park, going for a walk, doing the things. You know what I'm saying? There's ways. There's options. And then the last thing you're going to want to do, step 6, is to plan. Please plan for setbacks before they happen. Okay? Instead of being derailed by obstacles, anticipate them. Okay? Think about what might get in your way. Time constraints, unexpected expenses, loss of motivation, whatever. And design a plan to address these challenges up front. Okay? Example. If you're doing the whole fitness thing, I've just accepted what I'm working with. But if you're doing the fitness thing, JK, there's a bunch of reasons to do fitness outside of trying to look nice. It's health, all those good things, so don't come for me. I know. But if you're building a fitness routine, but you tend to skip workouts when you're tired, create a backup plan. Like a lighter 10-minute workout or a stretch session or yoga, whatever, on those days that you're tired. So that way you're still working out. Maybe you're not doing an hour of HIIT. Maybe you're not doing 45 minutes of strength training. Maybe you're not going all out today. Maybe, just maybe we're just going to do some stretching today. We're just going to do a little slight Pilates. You know what I'm saying? Not with an S, just a one Pilates, not Pilates. Do a little downward dog and get up out of there. Maybe. It still counts. Okay? So here's my conclusion. All right? If you have taken nothing else from all of my episodes, remember this. Take this with you. Progress over perfection. Okay? Reaching your goals definitely isn't just about sprinting to the finish line. Right? It's about showing up consistently, even when progress feels slow. All right? So, even though the finish line might feel like it's far away now, every step you take gets you closer to crossing it. Okay? So, keep that in mind while you're working towards your resolution, because you still got this. If you start getting that feeling of, you know what, this ain't gonna work. When you stop doing things at the same tenacity and vigor that you were doing when the year first started, you kind of just like start falling off. Don't let yourself get there. You got this. You got this. GoalAccomplishmentMadeEasy.com. It is 100% okay to have your 100% look different on different days. That's totally fine. Some days your 100% may look a little less than it does on a different day. That is totally fine. What is not fine is stopping altogether. Okay? Give what you have for that day, even though it doesn't seem like it's a lot, and you will definitely get to where you're trying to go. The goal is to do something every single day that's going to get you closer to the life that you envision, get you closer to accomplishing whatever that goal is. You have to work at it. You have to do something every day to get you closer to that desired outcome. Consistency, strategic consistency, meaning doing something every day to get you closer to that outcome, is going to yield larger results for you than doing something big every now and then. Exerting massive amounts of energy on one day and then not keeping it up, and then doing massive amounts of energy a while later, not going to work. Okay? It's better to do small steps consistently than do big steps every now and then. Okay? We're 7 days in, child. You got this. Okay? I'll check back in with you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.